Let's dive into one sector in particular and get a kind of sense of what they're looking out for today and how business is going. Travel, of course, an important one that's been hit hard by, in particular, those issues that Simon was talking about in terms of recruiting staff. Candice Mason is with us, the owner of Mason's Coaches in Hertfordshire. Morning, Candice.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on.
No, always great to have you on. What are you seeing in your sector at the moment?
I mean, it's just dire. There are just not enough coach drivers, bus drivers up and down the country. It's not just me, it's every operator that I speak to. We just cannot recruit and staff our companies properly.
And why is that? Is that wages? Is that people just simply don't want to do that type of work?
I think it's a combination of lots of different things. I think people's mindsets have definitely changed coming out of lockdown, and people want a different work-life balance. And we operate an industry that's 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. So it's very difficult to staff at the best of times. But what we found was, as we increased wages to try and attract more workers, it actually allowed people to cut back on the hours that they were doing. We also changed our sort of shift patterns and rotas in the way in trying to give our staff a better work-life balance. But of course, that created a bigger gap of needing to recruit anyway. So it honestly has just been relentless since we came out of lockdown. It's the most difficult part of the business at the moment.
Yeah, and imagine we were sort of looking ahead to the inflation data tomorrow too. Your eyes looking at fuel price inflation there.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
I'm sorry to depress you so much at 6:20 in the morning, Candice.
I mean, you know, we're an industry that, as coach operators, that were not supported during those lockdowns. We got over that. We've moved our businesses forward, but we have met continual challenges along the way, which is just extending our ability to rebuild the business. I mean, originally when we came out of lockdown, we thought it might take about 6 years to get back to where we were. We're now looking at sort of 10 years, maybe. A fuel increases is catastrophic on a business like us, where it has, school transport contracts that are set for 2 years on set prices, and it's just horrific.
Some of the challenges there. Candice Mason, the owner of Mason's Coaches in Hertfordshire. Thanks so much for your time.